Okay, this is Alpha Lord MuRiDa, special at Love Warrior Snow GW Shield. I'm just right now opening up my. If people don't know, I'm a modern day oracle or prophet. I, um, 1 second. I'm a modern day oracle or prophet. Well, I'm a modern day a lot of things. I'm a modern day light worker. I'm a modern day mystic. I'm a modern day shaman. I'm a modern day oracle and prophet. And as you know, oracles and prophets, they need tools. They need either like a chart, they need runes, they need torque cards, they need stuff to be able to help them. And I'm actually very skilled at this stuff. I just ordered my first runes. They're called Bloodstone Elder Futhork runes. And no, they're not these stones are not these runes don't have blood on them, and they don't come from people's animal or people's blood. That's just what they're called. There's a special kind of stone that this stone actually is actually red. Actually, it's like a earth blood. So I guess the runes do have blood in them, but not like a human blood or animal blood. It has like earth blood, um, which I can't explain right now because that would take me a very long time to explain to you how the earth bleeds. That's a very complicated thing to talk about. And I don't even know how to explain that to all of you. You know how the earth is able to bleed. But that's just um and these as this little thing, I'm just now opening it up, and it says thank you for purchasing from us. We very appreciate your business. We trust you are satisfied in every way with the purchase, and we appreciate a 5-star positive feedback rating. Should you feel that our product doesn't deserve 5-star rating for any reason, please contact before leaving negative or neutral feedback. We will make every effort to ensure 100% satisfaction. I mean, these people sound really nice. They're called World Incense Incense Store. They're all the way in Florida. Okay, let me open this up. And basically, what these are, um, we're gonna do a test run because I got the little. I gotta pull up the little cheat sheet. I call it my cheat sheet. Cheat sheet. And it basically tells me what each rune symbolizes. Basically, what I do is I put them in the bag, and I shuffle around the bag, and then I grab, anywhere from one, usually three runes out, and then they have a little they have a message for me, or they help me see the future. They help me see what's coming. There's many ways to do this. Okay, let me look here. Let me look at this. It's right here. Let me pull up my cheat sheet. And I was reading online what each one of them do. Okay, let me pull up. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me shuffle them around. And what I usually do is I'm a natural at this. Like I work with spirit. I work with so many divine beings on real. So that's why I'm such a crazy oracle prophet, because I most of my predictions don't come from me. They actually come from the. I guess that is what oracle prophet is. They get message from spirit. I get my message from the highest beings there are. Okay, let me see. Oh, what the heck? They changed this. I had a perfect description of what the runes do. Okay. Um. Let's see here. It's Tuesday, so we're gonna pull out 3 runes, for today and next week. Let's see. Let's see that one. That one. I'm told to pull out 5. So that one. The divine forces are telling me which ones to pull out. Can't see here. What do we got? Okay, we got. Let me see. We got this one. That's our first one. Let's look it up. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna pull up my other cheat sheet. So I had a perfect. Here we go. This is the right one. I was wondering why that I pulled up the wrong one. Oh yeah, this is the perfect one. This is the one we're looking for. Okay, I'm gonna look up what this one means. Okay, this means this is fertility. Uh, Inglong, Inglong. It's the colors brown and black. This rune allows us to spread our. Let's see here. This rune allows us to spread our energy out far and wide. It is protective rune mainly for the protection of our homes. To use to use this rune effectively, we must learn to build up our powers over time and then release the power all at once. That's perfect wisdom. That's the wisdom I need. Because as you guys don't know, I've been getting people have been trying to invade my home. People have been trying to they think I have something valuable, which I really have nothing. I mean, that they can even use. And even if they did steal it, it would be just ported back into my reality. Not only that, but they would get evaporated. I mean, I got so many beings. There's literally 100 of us in this house and around this house. There's like 16 on the outside, and there's 100 of us inside the house. So even if you do come in the house, you're gonna get obliterated. And plus, we got weapons galore, and we don't even need weapons. Half of us in the house, can evaporate with you with our mind. I mean, there's literally 20, ancient star people in the living room. There's 80. There's anywhere from 60 to 90 star people in the basement. I mean, in the bedroom behind me, there's 2 Pleiadian commanders, and then there's like 16. There's 16. There's 12 or 13 AI defenders on the outside. Plus, there's animals galore that are protecting the house. So good luck. Good luck taking a shot at us and our home base. And it's telling us to build up our time. Okay, let me get the next one. Okay, here's the next one. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I think that's the next rune. So let's look it up. Okay, this rune stands for joy. It's pink and blue. This rune shows us the balance between all things, even when in a chaotic world. It is also a rune of fellowship, common goals, and well-being to all things. If you come across this rune in a reading, you can predict good news to come your way. Yeah, we already know that good news is going to come our way. A lot of really good news is coming our way, and that it is important to always have balance, even in the chaotic world. And we are. I do have fellowship. I have fellowship with, there's everybody thinks that I'm a one man wrecking crew. I work as a massive collective, and we all work for the common goal for the well being of everyone, and we always work for the well being of everyone. We don't wish to hurt anybody. I mean, a lot of times we have, because when people make assaults on us and challenge us, we have to protect ourselves, and we have to do whatever it takes to protect what's precious and valuable to us, which is each other, each other, and the highest and purest good. Okay, here's our next rune. Let's look up what this means. And I'm gonna work for as many hours to try to get this pad down. This stands for ice. The color is brown or black. It is east. Um, Eeshah. Like an icicle formed at the start of winter, with this rune can only wait until the warmth of the sun allows us to be free from the construction form. This rune represents a halt in activity until change is made. Yeah, a lot of star people. This rune is true. This is actually what we're dealing with right now. It's kind of crazy how these runes are already working miracles for me. Um, right now we're working through a. I have to make a lot of changes. I have to have trust in the divine command. I have to have trust in my collective. I have to complete trust. And once that change is made, once these habits are formed, we're able to really well, I'm able to break free from my con- my constricting form, but I have to first follow with these what these ancient star people and these powerful star people are teaching me. I have to I have to change to the new beliefs because they're building me up. Like they give me a little bit, and then I get this pat down, and then I move up the ladder. I kind of moving up a little bit at a time. They're helping me. They're helping me, get to. They're helping me slowly. They're just giving me what I can handle. And this is our next one. Let's look up this one. Let's see here. Um, the this stands for home. This rune, sacred ancestral land, and the colors copper and brown. Much, much. This 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 is the rune of wealth, which is true because I have a lot of wealth coming to me. But like represents wealth that cannot be sold. Yes, like most of my wealth that I have, it can't be sold. Like I can't sell it. I can't. And they have actually told the divine command has told me like this stuff that I'm doing, it can't, I cannot like they forbid it to be sold. It's this is wealth like family, friendship, and culture and heritage that's passed down to us. Yeah, that's right. Because these, okay, what this rune is telling such true happiness. I'm being funny. These star people they're activating. This is what I was talking about with the Pleiadians, with my Pleiadian guardians. The Arcturians and that the High Queen Arcturus and High Queen of Pleiades are activating geometry and activating stuff, and then I'm getting powerful currency, and that's right. This stuff, High Queen Arcturus, she's the queen. She's the power behind all the Arcturians. I cannot be selling, I cannot be selling Arcturian technology. That's a no no. That's a woo woo. You don't try to make a profit off Arcturian technology. It's just like a no no. You don't do that. So that rune is telling me the truth. I am getting a lot of powerful stuff that's passed down because a lot of this stuff is passed down. A lot of this stuff is passed down from like way like ancient times. It's being passed down to me. Some of this wisdom, I can't sell it. A lot of this wisdom, a lot of these things that these ancient star people are giving me, these blessings. Well, the blessings can be sold. We're discussing that right now. But for instance, like the technology, especially this ancient technology and this Arcturian technology, that's a no-no. You can't sell that stuff. I mean, it's forbidden. They won't tolerate that stuff. I mean, it's just something that doesn't happen, and I would never dare, try to sell Arcturian technology on online. That would get me in a lot of trouble. Can you imagine how many Arcturians would be ticked off at me if I'd be trying to sell Arcturian technology online? And anyways, there's, I mean, nobody could afford to pay for it, or pay nobody on this planet could afford Arcturian technology, even if I sold it for its actual price, and I would have to sell it for its actual price. So literally, like $1 billion just to use, just a couple of their technology, And nobody's gonna pay me $1 billion to use that. I mean, okay, this is our next run. So even if I did sell it, nobody could afford it, because not the rich people, they don't care about Arcturian technology. The rich people could, I mean, the super rich people could care less about Arcturian technology, which is kind of sad, because Arcturian technology can give them anything they want. They can make them younger. They can cure anything they have, and then they won't even. Sorry. Okay, this one, it stands for breech tree, or birch twig, and the color of this rune is white blue. Like the birch tree come into life from a seed planted in the earth, this rune represents a new beginning and also a powerful birth rune. Okay, so you guys don't know that there are a lot of things I'm doing. I'm coming into a new beginning. I'm giving birth. Well, I shouldn't say the ancient star people are giving me stuff that's taken root. That's what it means. You know that this rune stands for a seed planted in the ground, is developing something, creating. It's a powerful birth of a new system, of a new ideal, of a new second coming, as you went. We're not second coming, a first coming, being reborn of something. And yeah, that's true. A lot of stuff I'm doing, a lot of these ancient star people are having me give birth to a lot of these new ideals. A lot of these new things that I'm coming at, like the Ganesha Crystal Mantra, and the geometry. We're even modifying the Arcturian geometry. We're doing a lot of stuff that we're giving birth to brand new stuff. And this is a time of new beginnings. I mean, we've already, this is the year of the rat. This is my year. This is the year where I prosper, and this is the year where I really, this is my year. Because if you guys don't know, that's the reason why they call me Snowrat. That's why everybody calls me the Snowrat, because my year, I'm actually Buddha's Buddha's favorite animal. I'm a rat. I'm a Chinese. My Chinese sign is a rat. Which they don't talk about the rodent, who lives in the city, who's dirty, and they met the farm rat, who's clever, and who's always unbeatable, and he's like the master of chess, and he's resourceful, and and someday I'll tell you guys the story about how the rat became friends with the lion. Uh, well, I'm going to tell you this. They want me to tell you the story now. Uh, the the lion, the king of the jungle, aka the Lyran, was stuck in a net, and the Lyran, or the lion, the king of the jungle, or the queen of the jungle, what do you want to say? The rat came along and said to the Lyran, or the lion, or the lioness, aka Archangel Ariel. Hey, I can get you out of this. And the lion, or the Lyran, or Archangel Ariel, or the lioness, said to the rat, I mean, how can somebody as little as you, as small as you, get the queen or the king of the jungle, the mightiest of all the animals, the great lion, or the lioness, out of this net? How can you possibly do this for me? And then the rat says, give me a give me a few minutes, and I'll show you what I can do. And so the little rat, he nibbled at the net. The rat is very clever. The Don't underestimate the rat. The rat is very, very clever. And so the rat literally spent hours nibbling at the net, and then I finally got the lion, or the lioness, the king or queen of the jungle, out of the net. And that's how the Lyran, or Archangel Ariel, the lion, or the lioness, became best friends. That's how I became best friends with Archangel Ariel and the Lyrans. It's because that story. And so, if you guys ever wonder why Archangel Ariel, why I'm so big into Archangel Ariel, and why I'm so big into the Lyrans, it's because of that story. Um, And I'm so excited that our Ion, one of the most powerful Lyrans, is on route right now. That's very special for her to make a trip like this, and she has some special gifts for me and everything, and so I'm really excited. And you know, not only Archangel Ariel is my favorite, but our Ion Lyran Council of Time. I love the Lyrans, and that's because because rats and lions or lionesses have a special connection. And that's the story how we became best friends. That's how I became best friends with Archangel Areon, the Lyrans. So it's a little cool story for you. Well, this is it for now. This is kind of cool. These runes work perfectly. This is such a good prediction. This is gonna really help me. I got my first tour cards. I got my first tour cards. I got my runes. I'm well on my way to being an awesome oracle and prophet, and a mystic and a shaman, and a light worker, and a star seed. I'm literally everything mixed into one. I'm even a wizard, a modern day wizard.